Hello, K.Jolie Crochet Basics Preview Vlog. So this is number 78. And I took a little break with the videos, with the vlogs. You know, I was working on regular videos and working on some patterns and stuff. I have a new Baby Alive pattern that's going to be out this week for the regular hard body. It's about 12 inches. It's about the 12-inch one with the hard hair. So I'm working on that one. That's going to be out this week. And really just moving on. I finished the candle pattern. I posted that. And you know what? I made assembling videos for it and everything or whatever, just to make it easier and stuff like that. And then, you know, I said, like, what if it's so long and nobody buys this pattern, you know, or nobody cares or whatever. And you know what? It is what it is. I really put a lot of work into it. I had made the head so many different ways and all this kind of thing, and to figure out how to do her tail with the swooshes or whatever you want to call them, you know. And I guess I'm okay with it. If nobody buys it, nobody buys it, you know. If nobody watches the videos, nobody watches the videos. It is what it is, you know. I know that on my side of it, like, I really did put a lot of time and effort into finding the yarn, into shaping the face, and making it come, you know, into reality and stuff like that. So, and then I also think, on another note, like, you know, on the other side of that is that, well, there's three sides to it. I could have just abandoned it, and it could have just remained a whip in, you know, in a bag somewhere, whatever, with the yarn and all of this kind of thing, and never was completed or whatever, eventually just pulled out and reused the yarn and stuff like that, you know. And then on the other side, you know, I did put so much work onto it that I am proud of myself that I completed it. Like, I am just like, you know what? I did that. But the perfectionism, or me trying so hard to perfect the pattern and to just make it easier for people to make the pattern, that was the downfall on this one. Because I could have just, now I got a car alarm going off. I could have just left it last summer, this past summer. I could have just left it and said, you know what, it is what it is and everything. But in trying to capture the likeness and all of this, you know, I think that's really where I went wrong. Of course, I know that's where I went wrong. And maybe it should have been a whip. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I should have just left it and not got so frustrated with it. But I really was determined to finish this frickin' pattern. I really was. So anyway, I think that's where I'm at. I'm typing up patterns. I have a couple of patterns that I pulled out that I'm working the pieces and typing them up as I go. Patterns that I never typed up before, that I've had sitting in my notebook. So those will be up by the end, in a week's time, like by the end of this week coming. And then just moving on, the Baby Alive pattern, that'll be, it's a little dress with a bloomer, like a diaper cover, or like a bottom, like a shorty shorts or whatever. And I'm just feeling better, I guess. Feeling better that, like, I'm moving on, and I'm just getting, I'm amped up again. Like, I'm like, yeah, you know, like, I already have all these different ideas flowing and stuff like that, because I'm not trapped by this stinking pattern anymore. Like, this pattern, I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm so over it. And so, you know what? If nobody watches the videos for the assembling, if nobody buys the pattern, I don't care. It is what it is. You know, I'm hopeful, but I don't care. Because I know that I did put the work in, and I also know, one, I put the work in and I really went above and beyond or whatever. And then on the other hand, my perfectionism and trying to make the patterns so easy, or easy enough to follow and to catch the likeness, was my downfall on that one. But, New day, new me, all that good stuff, right? You know, work in progress as usual. A masterpiece in the making. And I guess that's where I'm at for number 78. I just wanted to do a quick pop in and just, you know, say, hey, how are you? And I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the sunshine and all that good stuff. All right, so with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. As always, happy hooking because it keeps you off the streets and keeps you out of trouble. And I'll be back real soon this week with a tutorial for a baby alive outfit. And I guess that's it. K.Jolie Crochet Basics Preview Vlog number 78. Have a super great day. Ciao.